Okay, so we have historical cultural background, but that story also fits in an important way in the literary context of the development of the Gospel of John. So what do we mean by literary context, and how would that story fit in the literary context of John?
Well, that's a great example, because this is Jesus' first sign, John 2:11.
And John uses the word sign to speak of miracles.
To speak of miracles, that's right, because he focuses more on the significance of that event in helping people understand that Jesus really was the Messiah. And so you see that the very word first suggests that it is first among several later on. And so in the literary context of John's Gospel, John signals to us that this is the first among a whole series of signs.
So it helps us to anticipate what is coming in the book.
That's right.
Really. So literary context is, how does this passage fit and function in the development of this book?
It's also important that we understand that this is at the very beginning of Jesus' ministry. So in terms of the overall unfolding of Jesus' ministry, this is very early on as the ministry just begins to unfold.
So I find in talking to my students about the issue of context, when we're dealing with narrative material, at times the literary context, how this fits in the development of the book, really overlaps a great deal with the historical context of the unfolding of the events. Is that fair to say?
Exactly right, especially in John, where he follows a chronological approach, in which cases the historical and the literary dimensions really are in sync, because he records events in the order in which they actually took place historically.